Good evening. It's late. I wrote everything about the theory of the universe in here. I completed the climate change things and the sustainability plan, and I did all the writings. I built it into a business plan, and I sent it to people. I won awards, a sword, and the second one is, I don't think it's a sword, but it's just a cap for it. And that's actually the second thing. I had a black sword. That's a Swedish thing. Actually, as of my entry to Sweden, for making things stable in a way within the community there. I do not get actually the correct emails. What I get from here actually is actually just being insulted. I wrote the project or the plan, which is multi-layer, multi-energy system based on environmental sustainability. I'm done with the thing about women's rights and girl rights. I didn't know how to affect things properly. I defended myself. I sent something to Strasbourg and I did all of that. The Swiss Chancellor called, or the Swiss President called. The US President mentioned my name and said nice stuff. The Prime Minister Cabinet of Canada sent a letter. I do everything in the right manner. I'm actually respected by actually old people and the community of all old people of what I do. I do all of that. I just don't mention it to anyone. I don't go in the group and do things. I take things and then I use them in a way that I think it's smart. I read the handbook of algebra, the handbook of mathematics. I learned things very thoroughly. I was very good in math. I wrote a theorem when I was 19 or 18 in algebra, then in mathematics, in infinite series. Now I'm doing things about integration, integral actually, and one of them is minus 1 on n and x, integral between 0 and infinity. If you take it in time, is like space, time, and dimension. I do industrial symbiosis. I do everything. When I actually spoke with Mr. Fogwell, who works in the Canadian Research Center, I don't know what goes on there. I worry about everything. My mind is never at ease. This is the thing from Switzerland. That will make me happy. For things that I did for actually preventing an electronic or voicing out an electronic access to property, that was actually unnoticed because of what I did actually forwarded to about to Mrs. Or Mrs. Robertson or Miss Robertson. I hate actually being dependent on other individuals, but I am. So I think actually that this only makes me as good as there is and nothing else. I don't know what happened in September 2017 or October 2017. I have not been invited to do anything, and I'm the man of the house. or I'm the man of this family actually. They actually just looking for a sound bite, and a lot of people got hurt because of that. And I get actually how to say, a cat as my elder brother, who does absolutely nothing. I'm not informed anything, and I'm the guy who get the bipolar disorder just for doing a heroic work actually. No, I have actually a problem. I get the 2 orders of knights, the token of better age. I have the Distinguished Service Order, the Victoria Cross, the George Cross, and a million of other medals. You're the co-founder of the Sustainability Hub, Celia, Holmes, Indahal. And yeah, I had a loss when I was 18. I had a loss when I was 21. I got defeated, the third one, how I say, during 2016 or 2017. I didn't knew better, or there was, yeah, preventing me from doing all of that. Yes, I did all of this. I'm 27 or 28. I did everything. I was actually able to halve my weight and do a million of other things that actually people will do movies about or things about. However, nobody forward gaining to me actually. I don't have any psychological problem, but I'm missing actually is a lot of order and people doing administrative and legal assistance into my different cases. There is a deep hatred between me and 1987. We grew up not knowing each other. The woman that is in the house I know, and he goes after every individual that I met in the past for some reason or some purpose. And as of now, I was supposed to graduate in June 2016. We are in August 2018. Now my thesis is at examination. There are people actually who are not Europeans but comes from other places, which actually do not understand the value of a lot of things. I try to make videos and to speak in things, and to conclude, I need actually to treat a brain injury, and it requires neurological treatment and the brain treatment. I do wish to gain some assistance, as nobody is in my family helping. Not 1987, not 1979, not 1978, not my mother, not my father, not his doctor that is in the family, not the family that has all the links in the world within the police and the hospitals and other things. The Swedish females where I was, and some Swedish girls actually, and some Swedish guys did the best they could to delay things, and it worked. Somehow it worked to delay things, and I'm actually trying to get a full treatment of things. And I thought actually of sending all my earnings to this startup in Austria, where people actually were willing to fund. However, I have been facing some obstacles from Mrs. Steinberger Kern, or the Blue Minds company. All my earnings were supposed for me to start this startup actually, and I have gained enough trust to grow quickly. in the environment. We are in this point. Somehow I feel I did a service to 8 billion people. Maybe I'm missing doing service to 1 or 2 people. And for them to do a service to me, I don't know how I get reduced actually to be this or that, or the sound bites that I have been receiving. That's it. And I'm no longer seeing things on, because the police decided to do jamming, and I complained as being actually a respected officer about police behavior. Actually, the police are not never supposed to. The police deals with civilians. It's not like I'm out of control. It's more or less that I don't have the adequate space, reason, and nobody is showing some sort of empathy. And at last, I don't know what happened in September 2017. However, I no longer want perverts from ruining my existence, and I started to notice things and why everything led up to that situation. I don't know if I should stop emailing. Well, at last it's like actually a situation to have balance, and I'm afraid that comes from the military. Not the military, but that comes from common sense. While I'm this way, my mother, or the woman who raised me, grew up without a daughter. And that's a movie. As well as a lot of other things. And at last, I don't know how I get a referral, but I do wish some assistance from you in a professional manner into what is going on in Austria and in Vienna. I'm actually able to do this work. However, I am simply met by incompetent people on this land. And yes, all my earnings are actually amounting to 7 or 8 figures so far. And if I start this, yeah, I might be the second or third person that somehow has influence over the sectors where I am involved. However, people are engaged in some sort of a psychological warfare, character assassination, emotional, emotional attacks, because this is how the Soviets, the people who graduated in the 80s or the 70s, I still have that straight line of thoughts. It's an impossible situation. I climbed a mountain, and according to the laws of physics and the laws of the universe. I think everything that is legal should be on my side. Yeah, everything that is legal should be on my side. Thank you. Respectfully, I broke out from Castle. The guy who made the movie actually died at the end while I didn't, so I had successful things in that. That's respected by the military, as well as a lot of other things.